to the Motocross Supercross podcast.
This is episode 80 of the Motocross Supercross podcast. We got High Point this week and round 4 coming off of the break back on the East Coast. Lots of exciting things to look forward to. I'm Adam here with Claudio. What's up, Claudio?
What's going on, man? Episode 80. Forgot to say episode 80.
I'm happy that we're back on the East Coast. So whenever I look at like the schedule times and everything, I can actually put it all together. I don't have to do any math. Like, oh, are they 2 hours behind? Are they 3 hours? Or no, wait, are they 1 hour behind? I don't know. But East Coast time, racing starts at 1 on MAV TV or live on the NBC Sports Gold. And this is pretty anticipated races we talked about in our last podcast with all the 250 stuff and all the 450 stuff. And I will elaborate what all that stuff is because we do have Justin Hill, who runs really good in this 450s, and I went on record last week saying that I think he'll get a podium, and we are making our picks today, and I still believe we will see him on the podium.
Okay, well, whenever we come back around to do our picks, we will make them and see where you put them. I'm interested to see what you got in that crazy mind of yours, because we all know it's crazy. So
that's the only pick that I have solid set so far. So
nice.
From now until when we make our picks in a couple minutes, that's when I'm going to be trying to put it all together. Actually, it'll probably be like right before the words come out of my mouth is that it'll just be like a crapshoot like it always is. But
nice.
We have been, we're on kind of a streak right now. We're doing pretty good, so.
Yeah, let's not jinx that. We have a lot of things happening this weekend. High Point, as we mentioned, round 4. A lot of stuff that we can elaborate on. And a lot of things to watch, a lot of things to look forward to. As you just said, Justin Hill moving up to the 450. Something that we were kind of asking for it since the beginning. We're just like, hey man, you're out of it. Just move up already.
Yeah, man, you got to move up, bro. Just move up. Leave those 250s. I don't know what happened. Just throw it in the dumpster and jump on that 450. Whatever you got to do.
This way, I'll take the 250. I don't care.
Yeah, we'll take it from you. We will dispose of it correctly by revving the piss out of it down some straightaway.
Yeah, we'll probably do what the Husky people tried doing with whenever they won the championship.
Yeah, when Anderson won the championship, just trying to blow the bike up.
Yeah, Anderson and Osborne.
I don't know if those Suzukis. I don't know if they'd perform as well.
Yeah, I don't think they'll be able to. I don't think they blew them up either. So yeah.
Yeah, no, it was good. But there's only one way to find out, and that's just give us your bike, and we'll see if we can blow it up. Here. If not, then we'll keep it and ride it.
PM us at the MXSX podcast on Instagram or on Twitter, and then we'll give you the address, and then we'll pay for shipping if you want. It's not a big deal. We'll just go pick it up.
Yeah, just throw the shipping in. Come on. So, anyways, Kyle Chisholm is gonna race. If you remember his nasty crash in Colorado. Yep. Where he kind of just went face first into the jump and his body rolled down the face of the jump to the bottom.
This is probably, mean to say. Some people might say that, but good timing of, kind of like going down and hitting your head, because he had the whole 2 weeks off type thing. He had the weekend off. So
if you're going to crash, you got to crash before a bye week.
Exactly.
But that's really good to see him, because it just looks so nasty. It was just like started the season off strong. Of course, that DNF or DNS DNF, I guess. Well, DNF and DNS, I guess, if you put both motos together. Yeah. But after that, that's going to hurt him in the points. That's for sure going to hurt him a little bit, but if he can run where he was running before, like kind of up in there in that like top 10, like 12 area, then he's going to be good.
Which is not bad at all, which is a great finish for I don't want to say someone like Kyle Chisholm, but for anyone, it's a great finish to just get top 10 in this stacked class. That's really good for sure, and especially not doing it, pretty much doing it by himself, because he had their support from the 5150 people, but I don't believe he's getting it now or anymore. So that's awesome to see that he's getting those really good results.
Yeah, he was 12th in the first race at Hangtown. Then he was 9th in Glen Helen. And then for Thunder Valley, of course, he just got too jacked up. So, yeah, if he's running right there in the top 10, then he's back to normal. But if not,
it's really good to see. It is really good to see him. And but yeah, and other people that we're gonna see back is Dylan Ferrandis, which I was kind of hoping to see him soon. I feel like he's a good rider. He just got that 2-year deal with the Monster Kawasaki people, and I can't wait. I can't wait to see what he's got and what he's got to prove to the industry with that contract extension, and I think Ferrandis it's made for outdoors, since being French and all. I just feel like he'll be good. And
I feel like I haven't heard that Monster Kawasaki.
Yeah, Monster Energy Kawasaki or Monster Energy Yamaha, bro.
I was gonna say, I was like, what is this news?
Did I say Kawasaki? My bad. I meant to say Yamaha.
I was like, oh, something I don't know about. But okay.
Yeah, I got the inside.
He broke his teeth, right? He's the one who got.
Yeah, he hurt his arm and his teeth. Yes.
Is it
back in Atlanta?
Yeah, that was the Supercross crash.
Mm-hmm.
When he hit the tough block on the face of the triple.
Yep.
Yeah. Dang. Well, it looked like he was gonna break both his legs. And
I
somehow
know,
he came out
crazy,
with a
right?
broken arm. It was so random. Like, what?
Yeah, he well, he'll be back this weekend, and I really can't wait to see what he's got going on. Somebody else that's gonna make a debut is gonna be Cameron McAdoo, the Geico Honda rider. He will be back after breaking his leg or his shoulder blade in one of the practices. I want to say at the beginning of the season, but I'm not 100% on that.
Well, that'll be cool to see him back. He's kind of been up and down, but he's had some good finishes, I know, in Supercross, like decent. Yep. So he could definitely be a contender.
Well, I don't know about contending because he's 4 rounds out, but he can definitely give some battling up front and maybe help Jeremy Martin keep that red plate.
Some team tactics.
Since it's the first spec. This is the first time he's had it since, he won the championship a couple years ago. So
they're like, hey, you're not going to win the points, all right? We've done the math. You missed too many rounds. Your number one job is just to make sure Jeremy does.
Exactly.
All right, that's cool. Yeah, we'll see him. I'm pretty excited to see all these races, really.
Yeah. Also, Mitchell Harrison is coming back.
Oh, no. Yeah, cool. Yeah.
He suffered a minor AC separation before Hangtown. So he will be back, and it's going to be good. It's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen with this 250 class. And I don't know. I really can't wait. If you guys listened to our last podcast, we kind of went over a bunch of things, a bunch of news.
Some random stuff.
Yeah, a lot of random stuff. But yeah, right now we coming back to round 4, High Point. And this is what the points look like. Adam?
Yeah. Oh, is that you're cutting to me to break down the points for everyone right now? Is that what you're doing?
No, I got them right here. I just thought you had them right there. But in the 250 class, we have Jeremy Martin coming in with 129 points. Aaron Plessinger right behind him with 121. Alex Martin, Jeremy's brother, in 116th point in 3rd place. Zach Osborne in 4th place, but we know that's going to change. Justin Cooper with 98 points. Jordan Smith in 6th place with 77 points. Chase Sexton in 7th place with 76 points. Austin Faulkner in 8th place with 75 points. Garrett Marshbanks, his teammate, in 9th place with 72 points. And tied with him in 10th place is RJ Hampshire with 72 points as well. And then out of this top 10 is Savachi, McElrath, Enzo Lopez. Who else? Martin Castello.
I saw Martin Castello is not. He said the rider he's filling in for is back, and so he's done.
Oh,
pretty much. Quick. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that was really quick. It was like, hey, whoa, cool. Oh, see ya.
Yeah, that was quick.
Yeah,
sucks for him.
It does suck for him.
Yeah, you think he's gonna still race though?
No, I don't think so. I do not believe so.
So he said, "Abby Corpse, thanks but no thanks," and then Rock River said, "Thanks but no thanks for you." That kind of sucks because he was doing pretty good. He was getting some decent results too, wasn't he?
After his results at Hangtown, he was able to I think it was right after that. Well, he got 22nd at Hangtown, so I mean that's not really the greatest finish there. But at Glen Helen, he did turn it around a little bit, and he got 16th. So still not the greatest. And then in whenever we went to Thunder Valley in Lakewood, Colorado, he got.
Cool.
I was going to say, pause for dramatic effect. He got 16th. So he didn't break into that top 10. So he did have a better ending to the Supercross season, which probably helped him a lot get these rides.
But if you look at it objectively, he got better and better every week. So.
Well, except going from 2 to 3, he was 16 and then 16.
Hey, that's still improving.
Staying the same is improving?
Yeah.
In what world are you living in?
Hey, man, I'm just saying. He stayed. He stayed, so that's good. He didn't get worse.
Well, he did get 11th in the first moto of
exactly
Thunder Valley, so.
See? That's my point right there.
I was gonna say, as long as you just try your best, then you're good, dude. And you have fun.
Yeah, it's all about having fun, getting that participation trophy.
Everyone should get one.
Yeah, in the 450 class, we have Eli Tomac dominating with the perfect record so far. He's got 6 of 6.
He looks like a hawk. Like photos of him in the air, just like his body positioning. He looks like some kind of dinosaur bird that's about to strike its prey,
Like a pterodactyl.
Yeah, about to strike. That's what his riding form looks like to me when he's in air. He just looks like he's flying and he's about to just boom, snatch
just
up some
charging, bro. Charging it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, he sits in first place with 150 points. Right behind him, well, not right behind him, but behind him, it's Marvin Buskin with 122 points. In third place, Justin Varsha with 104 points. Blake Baggett, who is my solid pick for this week, is in fourth place with 100 points. Ken Roxon in fifth place with 97 points. Weston Pike in sixth place with 88 points. Nicoletti with the new. In seventh place with 75 points. Jason Anderson, well, that's going to change. He's in eighth place with 73 points. Benny Bloss, who looked really, really
tall.
Fast this week.
Oh, I thought you were going to say tall.
No, he's super. He doesn't look this week. He doesn't look tall. He looks tall every week. But I saw a couple of videos of him riding on the week, on the week, and he looked really fast, man. Super fast. So he's like a
giant. He's like those little finger skateboards and those little hand dirt bikes, little tiny dirt bikes. That's like him on that bike. He just he can just throw it wherever he wants,
He's got he's a baby giraffe, as they call him.
He's more like a full-size giraffe.
Yeah, he's out there to go naked with the real giraffe.
Yeah.
Well, he sits in 9th place, and then in 10th place is Dylan Merriam with 49th points.
That's crazy. Just the first place, the 10th place points difference, 150 to 50.
Yeah. 49, but yeah.
Ooh, Eli's running away with this. Absolutely.
Oh, for sure. For sure, man. He looks really good. Like you said, he looks like he's ready to charge. He's ready to, just win this thing. And I really can't wait to see him sweep this whole championship to go 24-0.
So here's the question, though. Out of Eli, Marvin, Barsha, Baggett, Roxon, Pike, Nicoletti, Bloss. Out of those, whatever it is,
Anderson.
8 guys.
Yeah.
How many people will be healthy to the last round out of those 8 guys? Do you think?
That's a great question. That's a really good
6
question.
of them, 5 of them? How many of them will make it to the last round? That's the question.
Out of those are the ones that you mentioned, I think what you said, 8?
Yeah.
I think 7 of them will make it.
All right. So out of that whole group of people, there's only one person. You think maybe only one person doesn't make it?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know.
Yep.
I would, if I was a betting man, which I am, I would take the over on that. I would definitely think, because I was just thinking of like the Supercross. It just seems like people get hurt, it's just dangerous. It happens to everyone.
But it's not Supercross.
Happens to everyone, bro.
But it's not Supercross.
But it just seems like every season, no matter if it's Supercross or motocross, you just lose a percentage amount.
Oh, of course. That's the sport though.
Like 20%.
Yeah, that's the sport though.
That's what I'm saying. So if there's 8 guys, 20% of that, it could be whatever it is.
It'll be 1.2.
Is that right? I don't know. I didn't want to do the math, but that's funny. That's really funny.
Yeah, so we're gonna have one guy out, and then another one's gonna lose a leg or something. Yeah, no, I don't think. I just feel like motocross is a lot, quote unquote, safer than Supercross.
See, I disagree. I think it's the exact opposite. I think motocross is freaking insane.
Nah, man. If we go back to the Supercross thing and like the Tim Ferry interview, and they were asking him how, like back in the day, like a 70-foot triple, it was like, oh my god, like that was huge, and like now you got these guys doing like 90-foot quads, and that's why they were all getting hurt, because they're just pushing the limit in Supercross. In motocross, it's a little bit more. It's a longer track, there's not a lot of jumps. There's a lot of like braking bumps and stuff like that, but it's nothing really like Supercross. So you're not, defying gravity.
Well, the thing is, in the motocross, they're going so fast up and like down these hills, and then they have big jumps. They have like 150-foot jumps. You know what I'm saying? Like these jumps are way bigger, and they're going so much more faster when they're hitting them.
But they're not going into a turn, like into like a 180 degrees turn. Like they're not doing that. They're not.
Yeah, that's not where everyone's getting hurt at. Everyone's getting hurt on these jumps and the starts, and they're going fast. They're going real fast. Compared to Supercross, they're flying, bro. They're absolutely flying. So you fall off, it's like, you fall in a corner going whatever it is, 6 miles an hour, or you fall in a corner going, 25 miles an hour.
How about this? Let us know what you guys think. What's more dangerous,
do you
Supercross
agree with
or
Claudio?
motocross?
Or do you agree with me? Let's put that on the Instagram poll. How about that?
We'll do that. We can do that, and check it out at MXSX Podcast on Instagram, and let us know what you guys think, and what's more dangerous, Supercross or motocross.
Sweet. We'll have to get back to the results so everyone can be aware of who is right.
Yeah, we'll have it on the recap.
On the recap. All right, so that's cool. That's one cool thing I wanted to touch on. And then, you know what? Let's just start making some picks.
Let's do it.
Let's start making some picks. Should we start with 450s? I mean, we're already talking about it, so we might as well. Let's do it. All right. Go ahead. Well, I'm going to go. I said Justin Hill was going to be on the podium, and I still have him there. I'm going to have him right. It's the battle of the Justins for me, man. No, it's the battle of the Justins. Justin Hill, Justin Barsha. I feel, definitely, I got to put Eli Tomac winning. I mean, I just have to.
Well, we both will. So
yeah, it's so hard not to at this point.
Like you said, we will start betting against him when he loses.
Yeah. Once he loses a race or something, or maybe I don't know. I don't know what would have to happen for me to change my pick. But maybe if if his girlfriend dumped him or something the day before the race, and it was all over the news. I don't know.
Like right before the start.
Yeah.
Should runs
then
out
I
there.
might pick someone else. But then again, he would ride angry and find a way to beat everyone. He'd lap up to like third place if that happened. I got to finish this race so I can try and win her back, man.
What is he riding? An Alta? Alta Motorsports?
Yeah. And then, I'm going to go Eli, Justin Barsha, Justin Hill. So I gave Barsha the second place advantage over that.
Okay.
But
nice.
I kind of regret not picking Mooskin because I think that he turns it around this week as well.
Yeah?
Yep.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna do you right.
Okay, good. So whenever you get your picks right, I can be like, yeah, I told you to pick Mooskin.
I'm gonna pick Eli to win it as well because you can't bet against the guy. He's on fire. He's 6 for 6 so far, and I'm really looking forward to somebody sweeping the whole thing again, like back in the day with Stewart did it in 2008.
Carmichael.
So, Carmichael did it too, but I'm saying the last person who did it.
But Eli's also, he found that like that safe area where he can like ride super fast, but not like, wreck every race. So
you think he's got more in it, like he can go faster?
Oh, dude, yeah, definitely. He's playing it safe. Like it's like
he's an animal
because he could beat everyone by, like let's say he beats everyone by a minute, where he's like, no, I could play it safe, still win, or just beat everyone by 5 seconds. So I think that's where he's at now.
Yeah, I have to agree with you on that. He's in a whole other level, like I've been mentioning since the beginning of the season. It's just so amazing how different the gap is between him and the rest of the pack, So I'm gonna pick him for winning. Second place, I'm gonna get Baggett up there though.
All right. Yeah, we talked about it on our last podcast. He loves High Point. He does really good here. So
yeah, he won last year. So I think he's gonna do really good this year. I'm gonna have him in second place. Not good enough to beat Eli though. I was trying to remember what happened with Eli last year in this race because it didn't make podium at all. But yeah, Baggett is gonna go in second place for me, and then I'm gonna have Muskin in third.
I think that's a pretty solid lineup there. Pretty solid.
I do like your picks though. I do really like Hill and Barsha
Justins
up there, but I don't want to be the same. So.
Thanks, man. I like your picks too.
Thanks. You gonna hug it out? No.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see because there's whatever it is, 5 guys right there that really any of them you could see being right there in that top 3. So who's gonna get it? Who's not? And neither of us mentioned Ken Roczen. So
that's true. That's a really good point.
That's true. All right, let's move on to the 250s.
All right.
Osborne, after champing it out, riding that whole race with his jacked up shoulder, was he salvaged 1 point.
Yep.
But not going to be able to salvage his season. So he will not be here. Opens the door for maybe some other riders. Plessinger, who's sitting in second. Justin Cooper, who's ran really good. Faulkner, think that week off release is going to benefit him.
Yeah, you think so?
Who do I think is going to win, though? I'm going to go with Aaron Plessinger.
That's a good pick. That's
East Coast
that's who I
guy.
had in mind. Yeah.
So I'm going to go Plessinger for the win. I'm going to go Alex Martin for second, and then Jeremy Martin for third. That's just what I'm feeling right now.
All right.
Maybe something happens to Jeremy Martin. Alex Martin gets to beat his bro.
So who do you have?
I got Plessinger, Alex Martin, Jeremy Martin.
Okay. I hate to go back to the 450, and you mentioned that we didn't pick Ken Roczen at all. Ken Roczen won in 2016 and 2015.
I know. So yeah, one of us probably should have picked him.
You want to record again? I'm just kidding. But yeah, well, those are good picks. I was thinking about Plessinger as well. But I'm gonna go with Jeremy Martin to win it. He's gonna keep the red plate after this weekend, and he won it last year, and he's gonna do good again. He's in a good rhythm. He doesn't have Zach Osborne pressure on him anymore, And I think he's going to do good. He's got to worry about his brother, though, who's going to come up in second place for me. And in third place, I'm going to go again with Justin Cooper, bro.
JC. Justin Cooper.
I feel like, being a New Yorker and, just kind of having that track all the time, that's kind of going to be his home race type deal. He feels really comfortable. I'm sure he's written it a lot. So
just used to that style, that Northeast style,
Exactly.
All right, I like those picks. I do. None of us picked Austin Forkner or Jordan Smith, Shane McElrath, RJ.
Well, you said that Forkner was going to do good, so I don't know why you didn't pick him.
Well, you just never know about his injuries and stuff. So.
Not a lot of faith. Yeah, who knows what's hurt?
Yeah, even they don't know.
So, they don't know yet.
If they don't know, then no one knows. And Marchbanks, of course.
I feel like Marchbanks is going to do top 5 this week, too. I don't know why.
Yeah?
I just have that feeling.
Maybe we get a little revenge for Cantrell when Garrett Marchbanks ran over his face. So it'll be cool to see if those two come together at all during the race. I'm sure they will.
They seem to be riding together the last couple of rounds, so I don't see why not.
I'm sure it was an accident when he got his face ran over, but
for sure.
At the same time, it's like you could have done maybe like a left turn. Like it was a split second decision where he's like, "Do I go over his face?" And yep, just like he didn't weigh the options there. It was just like, all right,
no, that was the only option right there.
He opted to commit. I'm gonna commit. Whatever he picked, he was just gonna do it. And Anyways, enough talking about people's faces getting run over. Videos on our Instagram at MXSX Podcast if you want to know what the heck we're talking about. And that goes for a bunch of other videos too. So go ahead, follow us there at MXSX Podcast, and tell your friends, tag your friends, stay up to date with us. We're off to a good start. I think this will mark like the first quarter of the motocross season. So, is there anything else we should add to this?
No, I think we pretty much went over everything. Thank you guys for listening to us and keeping the support. Don't forget to vote. What's more dangerous, motocross or supercross? And that's it, man. Thanks a lot. Peace.